Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Long Dark. And back to DeadWorld. This is part 21. Oops. Give you guys a bit of a sit rep here. We're day 36. We are still at Desolation Point. And we've been keeping our health in our happy zone. Trying to keep it in the 90s. To recover a couple points is not too bad. To get beyond, if we get below 80, it takes quite a bit. It takes a couple of days to recover. So we're trying not to let it dip too far down. It is the middle of the night. We need to sleep. So let's see what we have for water and food. To be completely honest, I have not touched this for a few days. So we've got basically cattails. I know the bed was right here. Alright, let's do 6 hours. Cabin fever. Well, thank God for the bedroll. Because we would have gotten cabin fever without the bedroll. We would have been having some very difficult nights. Alright, let's sleep 2 more hours. Let's get into the daytime. We may actually have some food or anything to cook. It's daytime, but we don't see the sun just yet. What do we got going on?
Trees, because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Well, you enjoy your tree. I'm gonna go outside and see what we have. Okay, we've got some fresh deer hides. I like to spread these out so you can see how many we have. We got a couple. Okay. Oh, it's one of those fuses. That's what we got. We don't need to be carrying that around. And that's right, we were preserving the mittens from walking about. All right. We do have a little bit of food there, and we have to cook some food out here. So maybe we do that this morning. Here, we'll cook up the venison we got. How we doing on fuel for fire before we get all invested in this? Yeah, we could do that. No, use a match. There we go. Use some sticks. Oh, and I still used a fire striker. Doggone it. I hate when it puts that up front and I don't catch it.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Turn the volume up on the game. Didn't realize that was down too. Okay. Let's add that. Tell you what, add a coal. $900 calories. We'll take that one. That'll be a good one for the day. And that's up. Here, you know what? Cook this one real quick. That'll be a snack one. I'll be sitting on water. We got tons of coffee. We're okay on water. Now we've been at Desolation Point for a couple of days, and we're getting to that point where we've kind of been through everything. We've been through Scruffy's cave. We've cleaned out the, whatever you want to call it, whale processing facility, Hibernia. We forged, built ourselves, I believe we built ourselves an axe, right? Yes, we built a hand axe to help with fuel and harvesting. We did find the bedroll. I need to repair it. I want to make sure that thing is ready to go. Maximum warmth. We'll just make whatever this is. 45, 25. The only thing I can't remember if we did or did not do, and I apologize, I usually go back and kind of review these, but I tend to record them in little blocks. So I'll do like 2 or 3 recordings back to back and get a bit of a buffer. And then I'll record, you know, the connector region survival thing that I'm doing right now, and or Pacific Drive. And then lately, for context of time, I basically got back onto Twitch, which I had taken about a 20-month hiatus for several reasons, but finally got back onto Twitch. And so for time reference here, it was about March 6th, March 7th. We got back on Twitch, and we're doing an older video that we did here. It was supposed to be like a beachcombing video, but it kind of evolved into something completely different. And it was something, you can go back and look at the videos. They were actually one of my more popular things that I should have kept doing, but it was called In Plain Sight. And you could basically only loot items out in the open. So I thought, hey, this might be a good one to bring back and do on Twitch. And so we've been streaming that particular deal, and I did that for like 4 hours last night, and was very happy with the outcome. Hadn't hunted with a bow in so long, I had to kind of teach myself, but the skills came back fairly quickly. Not that I'm a savant by any stretch of the means. Alright, eat. Never been much for using the bow, play stalker so much, but I'm not afraid to use the bow. So I was trying to take all the lessons learned from like Zach and Wands and Only, and you know, even watching like DH Dunn and all them. They all kind of use the same method, and I kind of just replicated the method, and it worked, and got lucky, and just tried not to let the fear of doing it overcome just taking the, you know, just calculated and take the shot. And I was successful on 2, and I had a little struggle on one of them, but I did hit him, just kind of hit him in the shoulder. Alright. Alright, we've got a pool here. Let's make a little bit of water. That's all we can make. That's fine. We'll use up this fire. Make some water. Right now I want to stay away from eating the 2 fish over there. I want to try and live off what we got. I'm hoping that we can go beachcombing here in a few minutes. So I'm going to get this stuff done. And if we can find fish and keep ourselves here for a little while, I want to I'm hoping I can, it's a balancing act. I want to build up a little bit of a reserve, if we can, to take back with me to Crumbling Highway. I'd like to, like, maybe stay in Crumbling Highway for like 24 hours, 36 hours. Go do beachcombing over there. The way the weather works here, you'll end up doing that. maybe we can build up a little bit of a supply of food to take with us as we go into coastal. And what my hope is that we can set aside a little bit. And I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt for not doing it when I left Timberwolf Mountain. I wish I would have brought the 3 wolf hides with me. You know, hindsight's always 20/20, and I think I should have drug them with me through Keeper's Pass, and then either stashed them at Signal Hill or stashed them in the cave we ended up hanging out in that leads to Winding River. Essentially, when we leave here to go to Crumbling, to go to Coastal, we go through Ravine. There's quite a few opportunities for food in Ravine with carcasses. I'm hoping there's 3. That would be great. We get into Mystery Lake. It wouldn't have been anything to go down through the dam very quickly and go grab those hides. Alright, we'll save this for later. Come on. There we go. Make a little more water. In fact, what do we got for... Should be warming up here soon. If the weather stays nice. Let's do a little more water. So yeah, I've been thinking about that. I was watching Zach's Road to 500 Days, and he's currently in Mountain Town. And he went through this cave, and he found a wolf carcass. And of course, there's always the possibility of finding a wolf carcass in HRV, which is going to be now possible with the bedroll. It's going to be a little nervy because, like Blackrock, I don't know my way around, so it makes me a little nervous on that front. But we're definitely going to go. I may have to do some pre-scouting reports on it, but pick you up. 5 minutes. Drink the warm tea. So anyway, after seeing that, I was like, oh, I should have brought those with me. I know I debated about it. I thought it wouldn't be that big a deal to go get them. But really, it's not about time. It's really about food. Is really what it comes down to. Food is our just worst enemy. So there's not a whole lot of resources to tap into along the way. We've kind of tapped them out on the way through. I don't remember what we left. I guess I could go back and... Oh, beautiful. Matches and food. I could go back and look and see. That might be a viable idea. To go back and see the point at which we like, okay, we're leaving and going to Blackrock, and see what I left behind. Maybe that would give me some better comfort in that. But my thought process is we go back to Timberwolf Mountain to go grab that stuff and drag it back via Winding River. We go to Mystery Lake, we go through the dam. There's the possibility of a couple of deer carcasses there. Easy, easy, I walked off of it. So there's some possibility that we could build up enough of a reserve. We may have to, I don't know, we might have to do some starvation techniques to get by. But it was definitely a foolish thing not to bring them forward. So what I'm thinking is We go through Winding River. We go to the farmhouse. Maybe we lighten our load down to the just, you know, basically food and water. Because we know we're not gonna hunt or anything. Maybe we bring the hacksaw just in case we run across the carcass. That way we can take advantage of it. But we basically just get down to as light as possible. Ah, here's something we wanted. Don't need the sapling. But this, that we definitely want. And I think there's something over here. Oh, it's birch bark. Well, birch bark doesn't do anything for us, but this does. Easy, easy. Here, you know what? I'll move this out of the way.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Astrid, I'm so sorry. Don't need feathers. Empty corpse. I'll take you. Got another fish. That's awesome. That's what I was kind of hoping for. I was hoping that we could stay here long enough to build up some reserves to take with us. And it's got to be that, okay, we can't stay here any longer. We're not getting any more resources. Well, I thought Crumbling Highway would be a good possibility. It's a very small area to work with. And I think there were a couple of deer that we didn't touch because we kind of blew through there. So if we leave here in a strong position, that'll make me feel more comfortable about going to go get those wolf hides, because there is a really strong possibility of us getting one. It's not guaranteed, but I sure hate to have to go from, say, HRV to go get that at that point. I think that would be such a long trek to try to cover ground, deal with the weather, because you got to stop so much. You know, it might help if you cook this fish. Yeah, see, look at that, 1,000 calories. Those over there were like 12. We've got a full belly, and we've got, you know, in fact, let's cook these while we're sitting here doing nothing. Warming up. In fact, do we have... No, we do not. I was going to repair the bedroll while we were sitting here kind of hanging out. So I'm thinking, depending upon weather, we push the envelope and we head towards Crumbling Highway tomorrow. Because we're at that point of we've got to decide how long do we stay, or are we just sustaining ourselves with the fish? Right now we have positive. At this point, we have enough food to get through the night. We have 3 pieces of fish to take with us, and we could eat, you know, like the deer meat in the morning. We could get out of here. Building up our water reserves, which is great. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the idea. Got our cooking for that, okay. The beautiful also thing is about doing the fish that I'm loving is getting lamp oil. 1,200 calories after we cooked it. Alright, so we're going to try to make this untouchable food. That's our traveling food to go make up for not bringing our pelts and stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go through Winding River, go get our pelts and anything else that we left behind. If we left any guts behind, if we left anything behind, I'm gonna check in on what I left behind and try to go light, lean, fast. We don't, if the weather plays in, we go from basically I was going to call it the space capsule. I watched D.H. Dunn, he calls it that, and I was going to call it that. And the abandoned prepper's cache there right by the rope to Timberwolf Mountain. And we just go there, we go to the hut, we warm up, and we go to the thing, turn around, come right back. Try to go quick, fast. We can sleep, you know, a couple hours at a time because we don't get any heal bonus for sleeping. So we can just we can take little naps, warm up, and walk at night because there are no predators. So even during the aurora. So as long as the weather isn't too bad, we go. And we definitely could use the warmth because it is getting colder. We're like, what was it? What day are we on? Day 37, and I think it's day 50 when it maxes out, so it's just getting colder. So we're gonna have to make teas and do all that stuff. Alright, 26 minutes. Tell you what. Doubt it's going to last that long. Okay, you know, here. I'm not being useful of my fire time. Okay, so this is going to take about 30 minutes. I'm going to take one torch off of here. So that is going to be perfect. I'm going to go up here. I can't remember if I've gone through the mine up here. I think we have, but I can't remember. I've been through here. Should have done that. I think we need to start looking at an exit strategy. Because if we stay here too long and we burn through our resources, then to what end? Why are we here? But if we can leave in a powerful position with the fish, it's like right now we're not that hungry. We've got peaches and a candy bar or a granola bar. We've got that little bit of deer meat. I think that's the time to go. I know that there's at least one deer carcass in Crumbling, if not more. And this is all predicated to weather. Weather is really going to kick our butt. Alright, let's take a peek in here and see if we've been through here. I mean, it should be pretty obvious if we've... I almost think we have because there's no crate right there. But, hang on, this will be the telltale. We have not been through here because there is a megatorch. And there's coal. Coal galore. That'll also be good to take with us. We will need more. There's more food.
Useful.
More coal. This is wonderful. We will need warm fires over there. So this is a beautiful thing.
getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to load you up here, but I'm going to do this in such a way that I'm not going to carry this all the way back to the Hibernia. And there's more. Ah. That's okay. We'll use our trusty lantern. Quite a bit of coal, actually. A lot more than I was anticipating. We actually could break down a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, so we had not been through here. That's good. Really? Oh, this is okay. I don't have the words. Warmth is such an important thing. Oh, we already have one. All right, you know what? We're going to double up because did that really do any good? No, it didn't. We need to repair it. We'll put the crampons on when we need to put the crampons. Like when we go to Timberwolf Mountain, we'll definitely wear them. All right, put this away. Okay. Didn't realize I already had one, but I mean, if we fix that thing up. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to play this the same way I played the Whiteout Challenge, where I wasn't allowed to loot Coastal Highway. We did a lot of pack mule type stuff. We would take stuff a certain distance and then leave it someplace and then go back and pack more, kind of like a hopscotch thing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go dump this coal over here by the truck. And then we'll head back. So that's 20 coal. Good Lord. Just, you know what? Drop it all. And take 2. I may have to start looking for some maple saplings. We may have no choice but to build us a sled. I know it wears out, and I've seen pluses and minuses to it, but if we're going to go from coastal through ravine and all that, there's only a couple places where we can't use it to drag. Ooh, hello. Oh, I'm really glad we came this way. Here's more tea. We're going to need teas. And I think there's some mushroom stuff up here, too. A little hollowed out tree. It's always a good place for a fire. When you're trapped. Oh, hello. Have you been harvested? You have not been harvested. Okay, let's see if we can build a suitable fire. We can. We've got 4 accelerant. I hate using accelerant. But can we use a mag lens? I need to start remembering I have that. No, too cloudy for mag. Alright, we're going to use a match. I don't care. Oh, don't use mega torch. Let's save that. This is worthy of a match. We're getting cold. So we can build enough of a fire to stay warm. Oh, I did it again. Arr. One of these days I'm going to remember.
Starting to feel numb.
After 3 years of playing this game, you'd think I remember. It doesn't. prioritize the flame.
Perfect.
It's like wasting a match almost. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's use one of our coal if we have to. There's 18 of them not far away. Alright, so hopefully this will keep us warm. Did we not bring it? Oh, we left our cans back there. That was a no-no. You know what else we got here? We got a limb. I wonder if we can... If that fire's hot enough. Ooh, it is. We might be able to do it with your hands. Okay. I'm seeing some opportunity here, depending on weather. Okay, that's... First things first. Harvest a meal. We could definitely use with a meal. Yeah, I'm even stronger. I'm thinking even more strongly about what I was talking about. We're gonna harvest this whole thing, and depending on weather, we're gonna leave at some point. Now that we have all this access, we're gonna be heavy, but we're gonna move the Quonset. Or, you know, Crumbling Highway first, but we're going to move to Quonset eventually. So, the hide, it's going to take an hour. I don't think we have an hour with all this. That's alright. What else can we do here? Oh, we have a stick here. Let's... Nope, save the hatchet. I'd like to get this limb while we're here too. Alright, eat that. Thank goodness we made water to bring with us. I guess I didn't expect to do this, so that's my fault. To pack at least one can for the trip. Alright, 22 minutes. Can we get a gut? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, this should be done. We're going to eat it right away, because we can eat. Alright, so how are we doing on the fire here? We still got an hour and a half left, I think. We do. Hour 52. How long does this take? Hour 30. 58 minutes. Alright. Do this. God willing, the weather won't change. Oh. You did change, you bastard. You know, that was the gamble. I want to get this going fast. We got one stick. Okay, we're barely warming up. I may have to, I didn't expect to have to use both those, but I'm hoping I can get close enough to the deer and stay warm. Get the rest of this. Alright. Here we go. Roll the dice. Okay, we did stay warm enough at the moment. The wind shifts. Such a gamble. Okay. Problem is that it's gonna start getting worse. Let's see if we can transfer this fire into the fire barrel here in the church. Something tells me I'm gonna lose it, but we gotta try. I need these teas right here, but I'm going to skip them just to see if I can get the fire going. I can always come back. I can also lighten my load a little bit. Let me get over here, drop some things. There's the fire. Okay. That's why I wanted the hacksaw, or I mean the hatchet. Wanted to be able to get limbs. Alright, let's see if we can get... Have we been here? No, we have not been here. So we haven't searched the whole island. So this trip was worth it. Another cedar. Okay, we're still cold. We may have to sacrifice another match. Alright. We're gonna do this. Let's do it properly. And by do it properly, I mean pick the right tool for the job, please. Not waste a match on using the fire strike. That deer carcass was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Alright. Let's add our cedar in. See if we can't warm up. Oh, that's not fair. We can't do that. Can we do this? We can do that. We're cold, so we can do it. Harvest some sticks here. This is just for weight. Try to get this fire a little bit hotter. At least we're warming up. That's positive. Now see, the thing that I'm liking right now is that realistically, if we wanted to, we could hack up these planks, get us more wood for this fire, and we could sleep for an hour. We have a bedroll now. This is what changes everything. You know, like I was already thinking, I got to get back to some place to sleep. So I was like, okay, the lighthouse is fairly close, but we got to brave. We don't have to get cold. Our worst enemy right now is going to be thirst. That's going to be our worst enemy because I forgot to bring a can with me. Although I do have 2 open cans of peaches, one of them in horrible condition. We could eat this can that would give us a can. So it's not dire straits by any means yet. So how long does it take to do that? 39 minutes. That might be worthwhile.
Oh, it's getting dark out here.
Yeah,
For shelter.
the darkness isn't our problem. Alright, there's a 3-hour fire. Is that actually curing? I'll be damned. I didn't consider this an indoor location per se. Okay. Ah, the beautiful thing. Alright. We're hydrated, we're fed. I'm gonna take and get 2 hours of sleep. There we go. Now we're in a little better shape. There's an aurora, so that helps us. Alright, let's take our being warm and go search everything. I know there's usually some reishi up here. And we passed by one. Good, we're not super cold. I want to get that other ear wrap repaired. That'll give us that. That's like that little bit, you know, like that little extra percent. If it takes us from 19 to 20, that 1 degree might be the difference between being able to sleep in, say, Mountaineer's Hut versus not sleeping in Mountaineer's Hut, or, you know, any number of silly things. We will take more sleeps. Always helpful. It's one of my favorite places in the Aurora with the lighthouse. It's so cool. Alright, take another torch here. Let's go over here and take a quick peek at the view. It's cold, but I don't want to stay here for very long, but here, stay over there. Can't see with the glow of the flame. That is so cool. I'm gonna take a picture of that even. Alright. Here's another reishi. Get back inside and get warm. Oh, we have acorns? Okay, I don't remember that, but that doesn't mean anything. Just making.
I need to find a place to rest.
An hour and a half on that fire. What do we have for teas? We have a ton of reishi. Let's heat up a tea here. I'm gonna sleep for 1 more hour. We're gonna be a little heavy, and I don't want to be cold and tired. We'll drink the tea. We'll get back to Hibernia. You know what? We've got such a... It's not on my list. We need to make some more coffee. We still got quite a bit of coffee. This might be a good time to drink a coffee. Because we're already just a hair overweight, and we got to pick all this stuff up. It's going to be really heavy going through the mine. 10 minutes. So anything we can do. We actually can make porridge. I don't think we have a pot to make porridge. But we have porridge to make porridge. Okay, well that's good. I forgot we had porridge. I guess we do have some porridge. All right, yes. You know what? This is making my mind up for me. We need to take advantage of this and go. Looting this has been the last part of the map we haven't touched. We've got more food leaving with us than we came in with. We need to go to Crumbling Highway, go beachcombing, and take the next step. We need to leave here in a position of power. Give me a torch. I'll even take you guys. Yeah, I think we need to leave in a position of power. We've got all that fish. We won't need to touch it at all. In fact, I'm going to make it a point not to touch it when we get to Quonset. It's just going to stay outside. I did see some more. I saw the tree trunks and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if there's more rice sheets. And there was. There was one more. I see another one. We need cheese. I see a burdock. I don't know if I want to go up there and get it though. It's such a lengthy thing to get. And I don't want to be cold. We're getting our health back. Alright, should go down here. Well, I can't say with 100% certainty that we've looted everything, but I think we've done a pretty decent job, and I think we're walking away better than we were when we got here. We did manage... Oops, I can't go up that way. This one. Over here. Over here. We did manage to forge a hatchet, which I think is important. Did I miss some rose hips over here? I did. We forged a hatchet. We got some beach coming in, and we were able to leave here with more food than we came in with. We were pretty lean when we walked in. Oh, that's right. We were just going to see if we'd been to the cave. That's why we left those behind. So how are we doing here? We are perfectly good. We are way good. Okay. Override's going. Alright. Take that book, that's important.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah. I think we're gonna shred that. Do we have stuff in the locker? We do. Oh, good lord, we got all these antibiotics. We got a plethora of stuff. I forgot all about this stuff too. Good lord, we're gonna be packing it heavy out of here, Astrid. Alright, while it's still bright out, where we want it. Ooh, why are we carrying this around? Well, that was just foolish. That wasn't smart at all. I don't even remember where we found that. I hate when they do that. It's like, you don't check your inventory. Alright, so what did that do for us? It did bring us up to 20, having that thing at full power. So how are we doing all this stuff? If we put the gloves on, because I've got these on just to wear out. These are only 0.4. If I put these on, that puts us to 21, so... If we can make a wolf coat, I think a wolf coat gives us like 3.5 to 4. Can we repair that? If it does anything, it won't be much. I'm liking this. 1.6. Let's take a look at something here. Deerskin boots give us 2.5, so we gain a half a degree. And these do 2, and I think... See, I think the deerskin might be better off if we could find a way to build the sled. But the wolf coat, that gives us 4. Currently, we have the Mackinac, which is 2.2, which isn't bad. But if we could take this to a 4, amazing. Amazing. Alright. Okay, let's go get a good night's sleep because we've got a lot to pack with us. It's going to be a slow and sloggy run here. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay. Go ahead and eat these and those. That should be enough. I think we can push 7. You can't go much further than 6 or 7 with the hydration. Okay, I hear a blizzard. Put that away. What's our weight like? So yeah, we haven't even picked up any of the other stuff. We're already crazy heavy. We could harvest this, which I think we're going to have to do. We're going to have to make some tough choices. We can harvest all those. We can refill the lamp. We may have to leave the cans behind. We still got to go down there and go get our pots and pans. Interesting. We have some interesting choices to make. Antibiotics. I don't know about the hammer. Probably going to leave the flasks behind. Although I may not leave them here. Like I said, I think we're going to leave heavy. And we're going to leave some stuff behind in maybe like coastal. That way we can go back after that if we had to. It won't be super easy, but I think if we left it at the trailer by ravine, we might have to pack some stuff up there. Okay, let's take a peek because this might open up some. It is okay. And that might open up some beachcombing when we're done. Glad I made extra water. I might as well go sleep before the risk. Give me 2 hours. Okay. Weather gave up. Yeah, our pot and pan is down there. We've got wood down there.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I have food for you. It's outside. Just chillax. It's okay. Right here. Almost 900 calories. What's our affliction? What am I? Oh, it's our frostbite. Alright, we don't want to lose well fed at this point. Alright. I know we're cold. Let's take a quick peek here. Did we get anything worth getting excited about? Of course, the wind is going to be a nuisance. Come on, come into view. There you are. Did anything change? I don't see much. The backpack is new. But I don't see anything else. Alright. Let's get back. Yeah, I think it's time to go. I think we'll go back and sleep for 2 hours, warm up, pack up our stuff, and go. And we're going to be a little heavy. We got all that coal sitting over there by the truck. I don't think we're going to be able to pack all that out. I think we're going to be a sloth. Okay. Let's end this. Let's end the episode on getting out of here. All right. So, tell you what, we're gonna have to leave things behind. We definitely want all of these for the moment. We have a can opener. We don't need another can opener. We definitely want this. We do have flour and syrup. We can make pancakes. Now we're overweight.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I know. God, I hate to leave the flares behind too because it's fire, but I think I'm going to. I'm going to take those. We're not that far over yet, but we still got to go downstairs and get. Alright, what if we harvest this? Oh, wait. No. Give me that. Okay. We still got to pick up all of that and what's down there. Okay, so I'm going to sleep before I forget. And we're going to need to make water. Or drink our teas. Alright, do 2 hours. Probably going to regret this from a weather standpoint, but the more rested we are, the more we can carry. That's not too shabby. Still, we're in the warmer part of the day. Come on. Oh, we've got water down here. I'll take that. Take you, take you. Ugh. This is why I think the sled is going to become a thing. Alright.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay, we're 10 kilos over. What can we... Tell you what. Drop those. I know this isn't much, but I'm going to give up the 2 cans. We've got these. I think at some point we're going to leave the hammer behind, but I don't want to leave it here. It's in a dead zone. We could make some more pancakes. That's what that's for. I think this will help lighten the load. I hear the wind picking up. You know what? We very rarely ever use those. I know this is nickel and dime weight, but I don't want to give up the antibiotics because we haven't gotten cookie level 5. Once we get cooking level 5, we can pretty much ditch the antibiotics. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek in here. I'd like to get these flares. At least the red ones. I hate leaving the oil behind because we can cook bannock and...
I can barely walk with this much gear.
I know, you're gonna yell at me. Transfer all that. Transfer all those. I want the sewing kits. You can hate me later. And we won't walk around Coastal with all this stuff on us. We will definitely lighten the load. This is just us moving from one spot to another. And I guess all that coal we picked up that's going to sit by the truck is going to sit by the truck. Because I don't think we're going to have much room. But it won't be too far to go back, because we can kind of go back from Crumbling Highway and go grab it if we want to. And then we've got a whole ugly amount of weight to grab right here, because these are not light either. These are 2 kilos each. Oh, we're going to be so slow. This is the epitome of pack out your trash. Okay, everybody. I apologize for the 10-minute walk we have in front of us to go to merely Crumbling Highway. But maybe what we'll do is we'll do like I did again. I'll go back to my little white challenge or whiteout challenge deal, where once we're into Crumbling, it's a pretty easy walk to get to Coastal Highway, and we can utilize the car that's right there at the entrance And we can maybe go just take a bunch of stuff and drop it off. And come back into crumbling. Gonna have to definitely start looking for maple. Might be yet another excuse for Winding River. Going after the wolf pelts. I know there's a spot up above where the rabbits are, that little cave. Sometimes there's a deer up there, which would be a great meal, and sometimes there are maple saplings, and we could let those cure in the cave while we go grab our wolf hides. And maybe we could build that thing. But I think Mystery Lake is going to definitely become very important, crossroads wise. Oh, the wind is making this even more worse than what it was. Yeah, because I think what we're going to end up having to do is we're going to have to pick a spot in Mystery Lake to leave things behind, then go to like Mountain Town, Hush River Valley. Even if we move on into the Muskegon and into Bleak, going back towards Mystery Lake isn't that far a walk. We want to try to keep things accessible. And leaving the wolf hides behind was a little foolish by not keeping them accessible. Did we miss out on something down there? I know that's for Matt in his truck, but it's making me wonder, did we miss out on a deer carcass down there? I guess we won't know at this moment. And we're too damn heavy to even worry about it.
I can't feel my feet.
Astrid, I'd ask you to run, but I know we can't even walk fast at this point with the wind.
I'm starving.
Okay. Maybe I'll give you one of those fish that'll lighten our load and buy us some time. Oh, we're getting cold. Alright. Tell you what. I was going to try and get to the church before I did this, but let's... We'll start a fire, we'll warm up a tea, and I think we'll eat one of those fish. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Astrid. I know we're cold.
I've never felt so cold in my life. Perfect.
Okay, we're warming up. Where are they at? In fact, where's the thermos at? Did we leave a bunch of stuff in the thermos? We did. We'll warm up like 3 teas. Alright, so what do we have? You know what? Can we make something? Instead of getting into those fish, I really hate to eat the fish. What's our holdup for pancakes? We don't have enough flour. We have all that little half bags. Is that what our problem is? Yeah, it's got a half a kilo in it. Okay. So what you're saying is I should have made porridge in that pan. Tell you what, let's do that. Make the porridge here, and we'll put the water in the other pan. There you go. Make sure those are good and jiggled. Just want to move a little faster. See if I can do this without committing. There is a deer carcass down there. A birch sapling. Okay, well. I guess that would have been an easy meal. I wonder if I dropped some more of this stuff and went down there and just hacksawed it out. It only takes a few minutes. I could drink one of these teas. Drop some of this stuff. Could drop that. How about that? Eat the porridge. Make another thing of skillet water. Put that back to 2 hours. Let's take the tea with us. Let's go down there and get that, at least the meat. I know it's going to take a little bit to shimmy around to get back, but come on, we can do this. Wasn't much, but you know what? It's a meal. Okay. Matt, you have a pry bar. You didn't tell me about it, bud.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up here real quick. Not made this excursion too difficult. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Was it truly worth it? I don't know. We're going through a lot of energy to do it. But we stayed warm. But now I'm almost like, do we have enough energy to carry on? Pick that up.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Oops. Never mind. Let's do it this way. There you are. Maybe we drink a coffee. In fact, I think that's going to happen. Pick that up. Start picking this other stuff up. You can hate me later, Astrid. Probably carrying way too much water. Eat. Well, can't complain. Let's put these in the thermos. Drink the coffee. Grab a torch. Oh, what a slog. This is heavy. Just got me wondering if I shouldn't do my whiteout technique even here.
A lot colder soon.
I'd like to get a little closer to the mine entrance at least, while the weather's still good. Now what we could do is, because we have the lantern, we can go through the mine, go dump a bunch of stuff off, come back through the mine, kind of hop, stop, back and forth. Got another Aurora? Okay. I'm not gonna cry about that. I'm really curious, how heavy are we? 57. Yeah, that's a little heavy. But even here with the sled, we still would have had to, you know, move stuff a little bit at a time anyway, so. Interesting. I just noticed there's something like a carcass up there next to that pine tree. So if you look at the ash and the pine tree, there's like something up there. Is that where we came from? Because this is the way down to the mine. Did we come up? Maybe I'm... Yeah, okay. Alright, never mind. I know where I'm at now. Everything's fine. We already got this carcass. I thought I found something new. I was getting all excited. But we've already got that. It's a campfire from the one we found earlier. See, aren't I glad I cooked and dropped the coal over by the truck? Imagine if I'd have had all that. We wouldn't be able to move. And we're not even planning to come back and grab that. It was just wishful thinking at that point. Alright. This is crazy slow. But sadly necessary because we've got so many things that we can't leave behind to some extent. Because it's hard to come back for them. Like in a regular Interloper run, no big deal. We'll just come back for them later. Because, you know, you can hunt a deer or hunt a bear or even a couple of wolves for that matter. Can't do that. So, like us going back for the wolf carcasses is such a big thing, and that's why I'm trying not to touch the food. Alright, I'm gonna let this go out. If I throw it, it'll give us just that much less to carry. Lighten our load here. In fact, let's drink some water. Every little ounce will help. And I think I'm going to do what I was talking about when we get. I'm going to try to get to the cave. That's my big push right now. Let's get to the cave. And then once we get inside the cave, I will drop a bunch of stuff. Lighten our load. And then we'll take the rest of it to the basement at Crumbling Highway. And then we'll come back for the rest of it. In fact, we'll leave stuff behind like the deer carcass and that. It's got to cure anyway. So whether it's curing in the basement or whether it's curing in the cave, we can just let it all sit and cure, lighten our load, get us to where we need to go. I'm getting cold, so let's drink one of our teas so we don't have to stop and make another fire. Were you not on the radio? Of course not. Why would you be?
My fingers feel numb.
I know. I'm trying to get you to heat something to heat you up. Come on, let's go. That's the other reason why I want to leave it in the cave. We don't have to come back out. There might be a storm or whatever. So, just a few minutes more of Astrid in slow motion. And we'll probably do this as we get into a coastal highway. And plus there's some things that we want to loot up towards where Ravine is. So what we can do is we can go, okay, we're going to go towards Ravine and we're going to go loot. Let's take X, Y, and Z and we'll stick it in that trailer up by Ravine. And then that way we don't have to chase after it down by Quonset. And if anything, we could leave it there for whatever. I mean, to go through Ravine is pretty quick. I would prefer to take it forward, but oh, we get the purple sky. I like it when we get the purple. Well, at least we got a pretty night to look at while we're slogging along. Hey, we made it. And I was about right. It was right about 8 minutes. A long walk. What a crazy long walk. Okay, let's... Are we warm in here? Yes. Alright. Tell you what. I doubt this is going to help us. But let's do this here. As I pick up more stuff. Alright. drop all of this. Drop the hammer. And you know what? Drop the hatchet too. We'll come back for that. I don't want to drop the food, but we can drop the oil. We can't make anything with any of this at the moment. I can make the oats at the moment. And I'll drop 2 of those. And you know what else we could drop too? That probably wouldn't hurt. Alright, that puts us at 45. We should be able to walk a whole lot faster. Alright, let's get through here. I'm not going to pick up any coal. Maybe we can grab some on the way through the second time. Let's get the lantern out. Alright. The goal is to get through here. But yeah, all the coal is back. Yeah, we got a ton of coal. Alright, so here's short-term goal is to get to the basement. We're going to drop a bunch of stuff off. We'll probably sleep. In fact, let's get going. We'll rest. If I have to eat one of those fish, I have to eat one of those fish. And then we'll zoom back here and grab the rest of this stuff. But we'll leave as much behind as we can. So we don't have to do this again. But that'll probably be on the next episode. The big push right now is we're going to get to the basement. And that should put us at about an hour-and-a-half episode, which is a little longer than normal, but I hate leaving stuff, like, undone. At least I feel like if we get to the basement, we've made an accomplishment. But I see a ton of coal in here, so we want to come back really light. So we probably won't even bring the, we won't bring the bread roll, we won't bring the hatchet or the hacksaw or any of that nonsense. We'll try to go super duper light. Our tea finally gave up. Okay. And all this stuff has been gone through, right? Alright, let's go. Ooh, we're cold. I'm going to try not to use the tea. Looks like another piece of coal out of its natural habitat. If I have to dig into the tea, I have to dig into the tea. But, oh, look, we can sprint. That's an awesome thing. This will be the nice thing about crumbling. If we bring this stuff over here, we get a rest. We'll go grab the rest of it, come back, and then we'll go find those deer carcasses. Which unfortunately is going to make us add more stuff to our stuff if we want to take the... I don't think we're going to worry about the hides. I really don't think it's going to be much of a... Oh, nice and nice down here. Okay. Let's do that. And I probably should have left those outside, so let's do that. Pretty soon it won't matter, but tell you what, let's Let's eat the best of them. That will lighten our load by 2 kilos. Just doing that. Okay. Eat you. Drink. And sleep for 6. And then once we get up, that'll be our save point, and we'll call this an episode. And we get to the next episode, we'll go back and get our stuff, and we'll loot the rest of Crumbling Highway. And as we slowly, and I use that word so perfectly here, with the fact that we will move very slowly into Crumbling Highway. And if we have to do a little hopscotch thing, we will. I'll take stuff, from here to the car, and we'll pack the car full of stuff, and then we'll take stuff to Quonset, and we'll go back and forth. That worked really well in the Whiteout Challenge when I did that. And so we'll do kind of a back and forth thing. And then we get to Coastal Highway. We'll move things like the hides and stuff up to that trailer that leads to Ravine and kind of step our way out and stuff. But my hope is that we can work our way eventually into Mystery Lake, and we go get our wolf hides, bring them forward, and if we get lucky, we will find either another loaded prepper's cache, which is the other reason, because we have one coming in Milton, or not Milton, but we do have one in Milton, but we have one coming in Mystery Lake, and one in the Muskeg too. So there's maybe another possibility for one. So anyway, thank you very much for watching this far. Sorry about the slow walk to the mine, but we will kind of do a hopscotch thing that will speed things up a little bit. We'll do back and forth walking. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will keep progressing as we go forward with DeadWorld, and we'll catch you on the next one.